hear it out from the management themselves. We've got the management of Patanjali joining us on the show. Mr. Sanjeev Asthana, thank you so much for your time. Mr. Asthana, the street is really worried about the stock move that we've seen today. It's been about a 14 to 15% cut on the stock as we speak. And the biggest chatter that we're hearing right now is concerns around regulation. Any regulatory issues that are being flagged that you would want to convey to the street or otherwise?
So we've already explained that on these changes. We have placed that on the website. There is absolutely nothing adverse which has been there, and nothing that is reportable. And this part is very clear. So and nothing which would materially impact or affect our work on the day-to-day business. So it's pretty much business as usual, and we are going strongly, and everything is good on the business front with us.
Understood. Mr. Asthana, my colleague Sajid was just pointing out that there are two very large institutional stakeholders when it comes to Patanjali, and where at least the street is assuming that there has been a significant block trade by one of them. Any idea on this front? Any selling that has recently been seen?
There is so on the selling front or otherwise, I would not be able to comment on the business side, and on the front of the business side, as I mentioned already, the business is as usual, and we are doing well on that front, and there's nothing which is adversely.
Mr. Asthana, let's talk about how your volumes are shaping up in the first quarter. Can you give me a sense of how your edible oil volumes have shaped up? Your volume guidance was 3 to 5% for FY27. Are we somewhere ballpark range when it comes to those numbers?
So we are very much, our first quarter results have been very positive. And of course, I'm not at liberty to give the specific details about that. But overall, as I mentioned to you, all the projections that we have done, we are very much on course to meet all the objectives during the year. And when the company declares its final results, you will yourself witness that none of that which has happened, which has any change has happened.
Good afternoon, Sajid here. If you can give us a sense of the kind of price hikes that you would have taken in the last quarter, have you been able to pass on the cost escalations to the consumer as well?
Yes, all the cost escalations, etc., which have happened, which have been, of course, as you know, that edible oils typically it's a pass-through model that we work on, so they have been passed on to the consumers. And on the FMCG, selectively, we have taken price increase where it was required, and which has not had the impact either on the volumes of the business or otherwise the profitability of the business.
Right, Mr. Asthana, just lastly before we wrap up, just reading out some numbers for you. 8 to 10% revenue growth for food, 15% for home and personal care, and 15% plus growth in oral care. Are you on track for these guidances for FY27?
Yes, 15%, not just oral care, it's for the entire HPC category overall, for the business, HPC business. So that we are very much on course for that for the year.
Sounds good. On that note, Mr. Asthana, thank you so much for your time, and thanks so much for joining us with that clarification. Much appreciated. Thank you.
Thank you very much.